Hi everyone. Today we're going to start talking about some clamshells, and the question I get asked actually the most is what ruler should I start with, and I always like to say start with a straight edge and a set of circles because you can do so much. And this is just another one of those things. If you have a set of circles, that you'll be able to accomplish these clamshells in just about any size if you have a couple of different sizes. So let's get started. So I've boxed out an area. I don't know how square it is, so no critiquing me on that. We are going to line our template up. So you'll notice I'm using the ProCircle 6, and here's my middle, and here's my vertical and my horizontal line. I'm going to line up my vertical and horizontal line right there on my box, okay? And the center of my circle is right on my corner. Now, since this is going to be an all-over design, I'm going to start at the top of my quilt and work my way down. So when you load your quilt, you will want to make sure that you load it with the bottom, okay, at the top. If your quilt is non-directional, it won't matter. So we're going to start up here. And again, remember, I like to start and stop with my needle in the down position. Okay, so there we are. If you find that your templates slip, make sure that you've got some sort of gripping aid on the bottom. The other thing that you can use is one of the Handy Grip domestic machine quilting gloves. And when I do a lot of ruler work, I do tend to use those. So I'm going to get started. So we're going to stitch down. And I'm going to stop when I hit the edge. I'm then just going to slide my ruler along, lining up my center line, okay? I'm going to start stitching with my hand on this side of the ruler, just because I have better access. I'm going to stitch to as far as I can go, stop with my needle in the down position, and then move my hand to the back of the needle. Continue stitching. We're going to continue this till we get down to the edge of the quilt. Last one over here, and you'll notice we don't get a full one, and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to stitch to the edge. Now what I'm going to do to start my next line is, let's see if I turn off this light, you can see it just a tad bit better, so give me a second here. Not really. Okay. Never mind then. This is my center line right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to back stitch till I get to the center, and then I'm going to stop. Okay? Now we're going to line up our next row. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then move my template up, and my center line I'm now lining up with the tops of my previous clamshell. Okay? Now, let's backtrack for just a second because there's a small area over here that we're going to need to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to line that up with the top. Stitch that, and then I'm going to backtrack back down just to get that. Backtracking didn't do so well there, but that's okay. Hopefully it's a busy quilt. We're going to line up, and then we're going to keep going. Stitch till I can, stop with my needle down, and then move my hand to the opposite side. And then we're just going to keep sliding along until we get to the other side of the quilt.